HTML input password. So in this video, I want to demonstrate how to get a password, kind of printing or alerting the password that you submit. It's very simple. So we'll use input, use input. Inside our input, let's remove name. Inside our input, we will need input type. We write it password. Then ID, let's call it anything we want. Just call it demo. You can name it anything you want. Then the next thing is to put let's label it. Okay, the label, let's refresh this and see what will happen. Okay, so we need to put the label before the input, so the label will appear by the left, not on the right, because if you put it down here, it will appear here. So let's do that. Enter label for password, then here, so password. Okay, you can see that. So this is what we want it to be this way. Then we'll create our button. Then inside our button, we'll now say we'll now declare the type of button we want. Our type is button. Okay, now we'll now give it a resting now. Let's say on click. The name of our this, let's call it okay. Okay, let me call the function get value. Let's just use that word, get value. Okay, put your parameters. Then what we want to display in this button is submit. Let's use the word submit. Submit. Yeah, it makes more sense. Okay, now we are done with our password and all that. Okay, let's enter our Java. Let's create our script and start writing our JavaScript inside. So inside our script, let's create a variable and okay, let's create our function first. Function, the name get value. Okay, our curly braces. Inside this we write our statements. So inside this place, let's say okay, inside this place, let's create a variable and then assign the document.get element by ID to that variable. So let's create a variable called password. Okay, let's say, first of all, let me make it constant. Let me make const password. You can use var password, but constant we will not really change it. Let's just use that constant. var const password is equal to this constant. What it simply means that you can't change the value of the password. It means constant. You can't use it again. Once you use this password, you are using this variable password to remain constant. You can't change it any place again. Okay, so let's assign it to document dot get element by ID. Okay, inside it, let's target the name of our ID, demo. Okay, the demo is the name of our ID. By getting the name of that ID, which is demo. Okay, we've already assigned it. So what we want to do now is to let's start with alerting. Let's alert, then we can write it in the, we can do document.write, document.add. We can also do console.log the password, but let's start with alert. Alert, alert password, alert password. Okay. To not alert anything here, if you click submit, it will just give you some random thing because you have not put in your password. So let's put something. Let's say my password is let's say 1234567. This is my password. Say submit. You can see there's an issue. Let me rectify that. There's an issue. It's supposed to print out the password. I think I missed something somewhere in the script. Oh yeah. Dot value, sorry. Dot value. Dot value. It's supposed to work now. This dot value. Okay. Dot value is supposed to work now. Let's see. My password is 1234567. Yeah, you can see that 1234. That is the password. Let another one. Let's just say 1234567. HTYUIDDH capital CIOP. Just any random password. So say submit. See the password is printed now. Okay. So let's assume. Let me not only alert it. Let me also print it. Let me also print it in the console.log. Let's say console.log. Console.log. We will learn about console.log in our JavaScript videos. Console.log password. Okay, so this one we alert. This one we alert. If you submit now, it will print out the password. But if you want to get it in console.log, it's very easy. Just go to these three dots, go to more tools, go to developer tools, control shift, control shift L, something like that. Okay, here's our console.log. So inside this place, let's update and write some other thing again. Let's say 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So if we submit now, it will be printed in our console.log. After this, JavaScript learns the code line by line, so it's running this alert. Once we click OK now, console.log will run, which means the password will be printed in the console.log. Let's see. You can see that. You can see the password here. So if you click it again, it will run again. Still do the same thing 2 times. Okay, that's it for HTML input password. So thank you for watching the video.